Hey guys, what is up? Quad State Cameras here just to respond to a comment that I got on the last two videos I did regarding the Otter Creek What the Hales fiasco. But I did want to go over some of the people that provided some information, and thank you to them. And this one on the top, the armed fisherman he actually did watch it. He put it out. He's the first one I saw so far. I heard there's others. Armed fisherman was the first that I saw. Within 2 hours, he had his video up. It would have been nice if he gave me a shout, but I guess he was so excited about the situation that he forgot. Below him is a guy that brought some clarification to the situation, with which Stephen Rhett Cunningham is the right one. According to him, the one that passed that I mentioned in my previous video was actually the father, and his mom is married to a sheriff. Rhett is, and he's not a minor. Okay, I don't know if he's the 36-year-old guy, but he's not a minor, right? And then yeah, that's what I want. So thank you, me and my dog 20 or 1214. Thank you for that. Also to Wesley Slims 3819, teaching me how to pronounce it. It's actually pronounced Levy County. I've been saying Levy. I wasn't sure. Levy County. And he said no offense, he was just trying to help me out. The skin of the ones who know better but don't have the common sense to educate is crawling. LOL. Not sure what he means by that. I think what he's saying is the people that know that you're saying it wrong but they don't correct you. They're not all that great. And I appreciate that. This is a comment that inspired this video. This is from the last Jenny. Here's what she had to say. I'm assuming it's a she by the name. Your information is faulty. You see, the day Hales claimed the bomb threat happened was in early December 2023, the 6th, I believe. The sheriff told you about a bomb threat scare that happened across the East Coast that happened in early January 2024. You asked the wrong information of the sheriff. Early December, the Levy, there I go again, pronouncing that shit wrong. The Levy County Sheriff's Department conducted a special training day at the Bronson County Courthouse. Call the sheriff back and ask about what happened on or around December 6th, 2024. I thanked her for watching, like I always do. I told her I was going to make a new video on it. Here we are. I gave her a heart. And by the way, everyone that comments on my thing, even if you say you don't hate me, you call me a scumbag, tell me to go F off, you'll get a heart. I don't care. I love you guys too. All right, but here's what I got to say about that. And actually, before we get into that, I'm actually going to show you what I mean. This is my first piece of evidence that shows I am right. This is off a video that was previously placed on whatthehales.com. It was Courtroom 3. It's the very first video of Courtroom 3. Now, don't worry, for all you guys that are probably go tell him. I'm not sure if he knows. I know he says he doesn't like when people use it. He's asking to share. I got sounds like I got a lot of people going on there. Armed fisherman is kind of huge. Once he gets it, it's like a fire that spreads. Okay, but what I'm doing here on basically the video is like a 56-minute video. I'm only showing you the first. It's not even 2 minutes, and I think it's important to show that so that way you can see that it's not something that was that it was doctored up. You can go right after here. You can go on his channel, look right for that video. It's Court Hearing 3. He's credited. I put the name of the video. You can see it. I'm only showing like it's like a minute and a half or minute 45 seconds. And I'm only doing that so that way you can see that that I did not doctor it. All right, so sit back, enjoy it, shut off the lights. Here we go.
My mother was dying. That's the kind of brain I have. John Cook and I are not married.
Okay, that's not a requirement under the law that you be married.
In the same thing.
My stalking neighbor in Florida has tried to get an injunction on me. For 2 months, the judge said he could get paperwork to anywhere on the planet, but he couldn't get the court paperwork to me in Ohio. Then there was one hearing, then another hearing, and then he declared in the 4th hearing that I could no longer show court videos. Except his judge, Chief Judge Mosley, determined just yesterday in another hearing that the court videos are up for fair game. Therefore, we're showing them to you again. And this is court video and hearing number 3, and it's a doozy.
All right, we are of record. Good morning, I'm Judge DeThomasis. This is case 38-2023-DR416. It is January 4, 2024, 9:11 a.m. We are here subsequent to what I would call the first stage and presentation of the evidentiary support for the petition that was filed initially on September 7, 2023. That proceeding concluded at or about close of business, 5 o'clock that day. We came back on December 6 and continued this matter to today's date.
Yes, that is Russ the Sus sitting behind.
Did you hear that? The Judge DeThomasis declared that it was January 4th, 2024. Here, listen to it again.
All right, we are of record. Good morning, I'm Judge DeThomasis. This is case 38-2023-DR416. It is January 4, 2024, 9:11 a.m.
Okay, so that proves that the date it was January 4th, 2024. I'm not going to play the other videos, but if you go at his channel and look up that list and look through it and see the Otter Creek, it's court date number 3. The court hearing number 3. He breaks them up, so there's like a few videos. There's probably at least 4 videos because he breaks it down and explains it. And you'll see that the bomb threat actually did happen on those videos, okay? But that's not all I have to prove this, okay? Now, the thing was that I didn't ask the sheriff I asked him the wrong question. I did not. I specifically asked if there was any type of a bomb threat. I used a bomb scare. I kind of was a loss for words. It was a bomb threat, or was there some type of a drill that happened? And he confirmed that there was indeed a bomb threat that happened, and it was not a drill, and it did happen in January. I can play that whole part of it. That audio, I own that. I did not, I'm not going to play the whole thing because I do to kind of be cordial with him. I went into other stuff that had nothing to do with that, like alligators being roadkill and swimming in the ocean was like sharks and shit. I'm just going to play what just the part pertaining to that. Okay, so listen in. You will hear that I mentioned January. He confirmed that it was in January. Twice, I believe, in that video. All right, so here, let's listen to that.
Lieutenant Thomas.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant Thomas. How are you doing today?
I'm well, sir.
That's good to hear. I just had a quick question. I saw a video on YouTube. I was wondering if you could confirm it. That's allegedly there was I guess I'll just say it, a bomb scare at the Levy County Courthouse. Do you know that? If that was that a valid I guess event, or was that a I'm thinking maybe it was a, what do they call that? Where you rehearse, like a rehearsal, so that they know what to do. I can't think of the word right now. Do you know if anything like that happened in January?
Yes.
Okay, so was it an actual bomb scare, a threat, or were they doing were they rehearsing, I guess?
It was not a training exercise. That was a real event.
It was, okay.
Yes, so let me tell you just kind of how that thing kind of spun up. It's my understanding, I did not receive the email, that a mass email was sent to the court administrative offices for every circuit in the state of Florida. So when court admin, which is located in Gainesville, received the email, their immediate reaction to that was to notify the clerk of the court of every courthouse in the circuit. So in the 8th Circuit, there are 6 courthouses.
Okay.
As soon as that phone call notification went to the clerk of the court. He immediately notified our law enforcement civil division, and we started our bomb threat protocols by evacuating everybody and making whatever calls that we're required to make based on our protocols.
Okay. All right. Because I saw something similar. I guess something else happened in 2016 when you try to Google it. I didn't see anything on this one, so I was wondering if that was that actually happened, or was that like some type of hype to make to get just kind of get more clicks and all that clickbait.
The January of this year?
It was January of this year. Yes, I believe that happened.
Yeah, that was an actual that was not training. That was an actual reaction to a email threat.
Okay, so the last Jenny, I hope that helped you out. Okay, you can see it was actually January 4th, and it wasn't a drill. Okay, as far as what happened in December over there, I don't really care. It doesn't matter because I've already established that that the event did happen January 4th. Here's where I think the confusion is. Hales is releasing these videos sporadically, or I should say more, they're kind of staggered. And it did take some time because if you recall, like he said in the beginning of that video, if you watch it, it did get delayed because they needed the ruling from the higher up judge to allow that video to be released. So, and he's releasing them chronologically, it seems. So that's why it can be confusing. I might be wrong, but I think the whole thing is done. If people want to look online and see what type of ruling happened, they're welcome to it. I'm just kind of waiting around to see what releases and kind of watch the whole thing. I'm kind of a court junkie. It kind of happens when you've been around the system and you've been fucked by the system. That kind of tends to happen. You learn your way around it. But anyway, thank you for that. Gave me a new video so I could make this other video. Quad state cameras. There's a time and temperature check, 1:18 a.m. 2:20, February 20th, I should say, 2024. The temperature, I don't know what the temperature is. What does it say it is? It's 33 degrees. Okay, so I think just slightly warmer than it was yesterday. But that's it. Quad state cameras reporting for duty. I'm out. Take care, guys.